Recently, reports have emerged during a live combat exercise that an American F-16 Fighting Falcon was observed sporting a paint scheme remarkably similar to that of Russia's advanced Su-57 stealth fighter. Although such sightings can sometimes be preliminary and subject to further verification, the image quickly captured the attention of military enthusiasts and defense analysts alike. Aggressor squadrons units specialized in mimicking enemy tactics are known to adopt various unconventional strategies to provide realistic training environments. The adoption of a Su-57-inspired paint scheme is a striking example of how these units aim to challenge their pilots by simulating potential adversaries in every detail, even down to the aircraft's appearance. Let's begin by looking at the F-16 Fighting Falcon. Since its introduction in the late 1970s, the F-16 has been a critical asset for the U.S. and Allied air forces. Known for its agility, versatility, and cost-effectiveness, the F-16 has evolved through numerous upgrades to remain competitive in modern aerial combat. This aircraft's enduring design and adaptability have allowed it to remain a workhorse in both training and combat roles. Its use in aggressor squadrons underlines its flexibility not only as a combat asset but also as a platform for experimenting with innovative tactics, including unconventional paint schemes. On the other side of the spectrum is Russia's Su-57 Felon, a fifth-generation fighter designed to incorporate stealth, advanced avionics, and super maneuverability. The Su-57's distinctive digital camouflage isn't just a design statement, it's an integral part of its stealth capabilities. The pattern is engineered to reduce visual detection and disrupt enemy targeting systems by emulating the Su-57's look on an F-16. The U.S. Air Force may be aiming to prepare its pilots for encounters with adversaries who might use such advanced technologies. It's a form of tactical realism that forces pilots to adapt to the appearance and potential flight characteristics of a modern stealth fighter. Camouflage on military aircraft isn't merely an aesthetic choice, it plays a critical role in operational effectiveness. The purpose of a camouflage scheme is to blend the aircraft into its surroundings, reduce its visual signature, and, in some cases, confuse enemy sensors. In a world where detection technology is advancing rapidly, even subtle differences in paint can have strategic implications. The digital camouflage pattern, similar to what's seen on the Su-57, uses geometric shapes and contrasting colors to break up the outline of the aircraft. Such designs can help in misdirecting enemy targeting systems and can even serve psychological warfare functions by challenging adversary expectations. Aggressor squadrons have long experimented with various paint schemes as part of their training repertoire. This kind of innovation not only sharpens the skills of pilots but also pushes the envelope in terms of operational deception. Now, let's delve into the strategic analysis. Why would the U.S. Air Force choose to paint an F-16 in Su-57 colors? Aggressor squadrons are tasked with replicating enemy tactics as closely as possible. By adopting a paint scheme from a potential adversary, pilots in training gain valuable experience in recognizing and reacting to aircraft that might be deployed by hostile forces. This type of realism helps reduce the element of surprise in actual combat situations. Modern warfare increasingly relies on automated systems for target recognition. By altering the F-16's appearance, the Air Force may be evaluating how well these systems perform when confronted with unconventional camouflage. It's an experiment in both human and machine perception. The move could also serve a dual purpose in psychological warfare. If an adversary sees an aircraft painted in a pattern associated with a rival nation's advanced fighter, it could sow confusion and miscalculation. This type of visual deception is a subtle yet powerful tool in modern combat strategy. Finally, this tactic may simply be part of a broader initiative to innovate training methods. By constantly challenging their own assumptions about identification and engagement, the U.S. Air Force ensures that its pilots are always one step ahead of evolving threats. History is replete with examples of military deception efforts to mislead the enemy by altering appearances and using decoys. One of the most famous examples is Operation Fortitude during World War II, where the Allied forces used fake installations, inflatable tanks, and other means to convince the Germans that the invasion of Europe would occur at a different location. In aerial warfare, camouflage and deception have been critical. From the use of disruptive patterns on World War II aircraft to modern digital schemes, the art of visual misdirection has evolved significantly. The recent F-16 paint scheme can be seen as a natural progression of these time-honored tactics. By studying historical precedents, modern strategists can gain insight into how deception can be used effectively in today's technology-driven battlespace. While technology has advanced, the basic principle remains. Misdirecting the enemy can be a decisive advantage. The decision to utilize such an unconventional paint scheme raises important questions about the future of air combat. In today's battlefield, technology and tactics are locked in a continuous race. As detection systems become more sophisticated, so too must the methods for avoiding or confusing them. The use of deceptive paint schemes can have several implications. Training with realistic enemy simulations ensures that pilots are better prepared for actual combat. They learn to trust their instincts in training even when visual cues are deliberately altered. If adversaries know that visual deception is part of training, they may invest in more robust sensor systems that rely less on visual confirmation. This cat-and-mouse game drives rapid technological advancements. Forces on both sides will need to continually adjust their engagement protocols. If a friendly aircraft can appear as an enemy asset, the rules of engagement must adapt to avoid friendly fire incidents or misidentification. These potential shifts underscore the importance of continuous innovation in training and strategy. The F-16 Su-57 inspired look is not just about aesthetics, it's about preparing for a future where every detail counts. Reactions to the F-16's new paint scheme have been mixed. Some military analysts view it as a clever and necessary innovation in training a way to simulate realistic combat scenarios and prepare pilots for encounters with stealthier, more advanced adversaries. Others caution that while the tactic is innovative, it also underscores a broader challenge: the need for continuous adaptation in an era of rapidly advancing military technology. Industry experts have weighed in on the balance between traditional training methods and emerging technologies. Many agree that while hardware advancements are crucial, soft factors like camouflage and visual deception are equally important in achieving operational success. This blend of technology and tactics is at the heart of modern air combat strategy. As we look to the future, the adoption of enemy-like paint schemes in training exercises may just be the tip of the iceberg. With the growing importance of cyber warfare, unmanned systems, and artificial intelligence in modern combat, the ability to mask one's true identity, whether through digital camouflage or electronic countermeasures, will only increase. The F-16's temporary transformation might lead to further experimentation in both appearance and behavior on the battlefield. We could see additional efforts to blend conventional aircraft designs with characteristics typically reserved for stealth platforms, challenging both human operators and machine algorithms. Ultimately, the goal is clear: to create training environments that are as close to real combat as possible. In doing so, the U.S. Air Force and allied forces can maintain a decisive edge when it matters most. To summarize, the sighting of an American F-16 painted in Su-57 colors isn't just an oddity, it represents a deliberate and innovative approach to modern military training. By incorporating realistic enemy visuals into everyday exercises, the U.S. Air Force is pushing the boundaries of pilot preparedness and tactical innovation. As we've seen, this initiative touches on everything from the history of fighter aircraft to the evolving nature of warfare in the digital age. Whether you're a military enthusiast, an aviation buff, or simply curious about how modern forces prepare for conflict, there's no doubt that this development offers a fascinating glimpse into the future of aerial combat. If you enjoyed this deep dive, please hit the like button, subscribe to Ultra Defense for more comprehensive military analysis, and share your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think this paint scheme signifies for future training and tactics? Let us know.